restart. I just want to see. So yeah, we do that, and then I split right here. Okay, hopefully that was fast enough. There we go. There's that. So I set a trap. What I was doing at the start there was setting a trap. So that basically, like I said, this one's not even a glitch. This one's kind of just an oversight by the devs, or like how well the trap actually works is better than it should have, because they literally can't touch you for the entire time. So I go here, and I do that. And that's that. Now this one should come in, hold on. This is already seeming like it's not gonna be right either. 6. 1 minute. 1908. What? Well, I have to just hope that the timer goes faster than I think it's going to. But if I waste 40 minutes and neither of these emulators are fast enough to do these, then I'm gonna be upset, man. Unfortunately, that Genesis one is just completely invalid because for some reason the fast forward button, which I did not set, is right above the enter button, which made it very easy to press at the very end, which either way the run was like terrible, because I guess I'm gonna have to use RetroArch for that one too, but yeah, that was disappointing. Anyway, let's not dwell on that now. I'm gonna... There we go. While I'm waiting, I'm also gonna peek at the world record for this one, just so I know the right time to split again, because I don't want to mess this one up too. It sucks because, I mean, that one went off on the first try too, like I wasn't expecting that. Rad. Very rad indeed, Sonic. There's a Harry. But yeah, for some reason that trap just never dissipates. They can just get stuck. I think that's tar over and over. Just get stuck there. What time? Yeah, this one's seeming like it's gonna come in at the same slow time as the other people. I don't get it. It's like you need the perfect emulator or something. But this is the emulator. This is now the same emulator that both the world record runs use. So if this doesn't work, then I don't know what. But this one, at least I can submit in and be like, okay, what did I do wrong? I'm literally using the same emulator that the world record holders are using. Man, you know what I need? I need like hotkeys for being able to turn off the mic on stream. Because I noticed this emulator, whenever you leave the window, it freezes the game, so I can't leave the window right now. And I'd really like to mute and blow my nose because friggin' allergies are at it again. But I cannot, so I might have to leave the room and come back, you guys. I will do that. Walking away during a speedrun. yeah, this one, if this one doesn't go off, I'm just not even gonna know what to do, because I'm using the exact emulator. This one actually seems like it's gonna be slower than even the people who are slow. Like, is it just my computer? I don't know. I mean, unfortunately, the time is literally just looking like it's gonna be a 20:08. Which is not the world record time, and that's not my fault. I'm using the same emulator, so I'm gonna have to ask around. I guess it's just my computer. But we're determined. I will get these world records at any cost. So yes. Fun times with Kevin McAllister. Somehow this one's more boring. Like, there's the same amount of nothingness going on, and yet somehow this one's more boring. I don't know, maybe it's the graphics. The Genesis one had more to look at. You know what sucks? I was really hoping these would both go off without a hitch, because then I would truly be able to say Sega does what Nintendo don't. I could have had a loyal fan in me. It actually, hold on a second. It actually seems like it might be going a little faster now. Nope, never mind. No. Maybe it will have by the end, hopefully. It doesn't seem like it's gonna get 6 seconds back, though. But it would be funny if this was the one that worked, because this was the one I was worried wouldn't work. The Genesis one, I was completely confident, like, yeah, this'll work. But I guess I'm gonna have to do the Genesis one on RetroArch too. That'll be a different time though, because I only wanted to allocate enough time for both of them to be played once to stream before we switch to Earthbound. I can't tell if this one's going faster or if I'm just crazy. No, it's not. It's literally still the same speed. It's gonna be 20:07 like the other two. Maybe this is why no one's done these ones. I mean, I feel like you'd still submit it, but this could be why no one's done these ones, because they already did the Nintendo one, and they see that these ones are like, they tried these ones too, and they're like, oh, well, these do the same thing that the NES one does if you don't have the right emulator, and they just end at a different time than they should. Because yeah, this is looking like it's gonna line up with the other people that were too slow, which came in at 20, both of them came in at 20:07 instead. And the issue with that is I'm using the exact emulator now that the two world record holders were using. So unless they did something to their settings to make it run faster, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Like, I can already see this is going to end at a 20:07. It's an unfortunate conclusion, but alas, there does not seem to be anything I can do. It's no fault of mine. It's the emulator all the way. I'll be right back again. Gotta leave the room to blow my nose since it won't let me mute. Yo, deck! This is that new Rockman and Forte game. Pretty rad, right? There's Forte right there. He's stuck in some tar. And there's Rockman actually kind of looks like Proto Man right now, but I assure you, it's definitely Rockman. Good to see you, deck. Always. I hear Canadians apologize to the tissue after using it. That's exactly what we do. Oh, to be a tissue. I feel just terrible for those things. I am very sorry. Yeah, this is gonna... Oh my gosh, this is gonna come in at... I can just see it. The timer is gonna come in. Yeah, that is... What the heck? Wait a second. Or is it gonna come in at 09? What the heck? That makes no sense. So it's going slower, not faster. What the heck? Yeah, this obviously is not gonna work, you guys. Be very interested to see what time it comes in. But yeah, I'm gonna have to... But hold on a second. You bought stock in a Canadian oil company? That's Alberta's thing. I have nothing to do with that. If it loses me money, blame your favorite Oilers player. Americans actually shoot the tissue before using it to make sure it's dead. That sounds accurate. Now hold on, just garn, whatever Americans say second. I see you. I know you're alive, and if you think I'm gonna stand for this, you, sir, are mistaken. Nuh-uh-uh. Not old Buck Rogers here. Nuh-uh-uh. Honey, give me the gun. That's how I like my tissues. Oh, that was fun. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Yes, sir. You like Alberta, but you prefer Labrador? Why the Labrador part of Newfoundland and Labrador, specifically? Do you not like Newfies? Difficult to understand sometimes. That's fair. That's very fair. Man, yeah, this doesn't even seem like it's gonna come in at... Whoa. You guys, this isn't even gonna come at 2007. This is even slower. This is looking like a 2009. How is it that I'm using the exact same emulator that got two people 2002? Yeah, I'm hoping that they're willing to be helpful and be like, this is what you need to do. This is how you emulate. Your emulator went so wrong that it lost 7 seconds. Because I would really like to accomplish this, but it's not seeming like it's going to happen. 2 ones, I mean, at least with the other one, I can just say, okay, well, maybe RetroArch will work. and then come back and do it with RetroArch, and it's all fun and games. But this one, I'm using RetroArch. So, I don't know, I'm confused, but... maybe there is an 09 too. I'm gonna have to look and see if someone else came in at 09. For the, I don't think many people, I think even less people did the Game Gear one than the game... or than the Genesis one. Thankfully, we're almost at the end of this anyway. Okay, the Game Gear one... it does have a 2010, which this one could very well be. What did this guy use, though? Is he using... it looks like he's using... is he using RetroArch too? No, he's using Kega Fusion. You see, that makes sense. That Kega Fusion would do it. But why would RetroArch do this to me? RetroArch's supposed to be the one that works. Wow. Yeah, that makes no sense, but I'll have to find out. I was hoping at least one of these went off. I was actually expecting one to not work, but I was expecting one to work, so... it is sad. Yeah, the first one that comes to mind, that's Hogan's Alley, I think you're thinking of. You use the Zapper gun? There's probably more than one, but for me, Hogan's Alley is the one that I think of when you say that. Oh yeah, there's Wild Gunman too. Could be either of those for sure. I mean, depends, because Wild Gunman, I think, is like outdoor scenes, and then Hogan's Alley is like through windows and like around buildings, so depending on which one of those sounds more familiar. Like Hogan's Alley is like a gang shootout game. And then Wild Gunman was more like a cowboy theme. Oh, we're at the end. And we went over 2002. Yep. 2010. Okay, that makes no sense. Okay. Well, neither of those worked. Not my fault. It's all the emulator's fault. I actually, contrary to what I expected for myself, I actually got both things first try. But because the emulator runs slow, I guess, even though that doesn't make sense because I'm using the world record one, but whatever. Whatever, man. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to submit this and ask them what's up.